It's the NBA. On 2K Sunday Night Edition. Hope you're ready for some hoops. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Wallace. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Richard, it's no secret. Both of these teams love to let it fly from beyond the arc.
Oh, it's not green lights that these shooters have. It's a freeway. There is no lights.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they built something special in OKC, piece by piece. And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So it's Oklahoma City now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Drains the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Right side, Moran. Pass to Jackson. Back to Moran. Clock at 6. Jackson outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the technical free throw is good. Just an electrifying style on the court for Ja Morant. And Grant, he's not shy when it comes to confrontation.
Oh yeah, no, he's not ducking any smoke. But part of his maturation is choosing his battles, including trying to preserve his body from those fearless forays to the rim.
Showing off that vert, Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Takes the 3. Jackson can't get it to go. Now Nembhard. Pass to Holmgren. Nembhard outside. Wing shot on the way. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Wallace's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Daigneault said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Brian, back to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Thunder trail by 3. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
1:50 left to play in the first quarter. Nembhard outside. Fires it. It doesn't go for him.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Turner. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Outside, SGA. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Now here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Turner. Memphis leading by 3. There's a screen by Turner. Inside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Reddish. Pass to Wallace. Fires from deep. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Nembhard. Hounded by Morant. Williams with the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. So for Oklahoma City. So it's the Grizzlies now. Here's Shepherd. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Jackson the screen from deep three-point land. And again, Memphis no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Outside Paul. Outside Walker. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Shepherd. Pass to Odom. Another shot. And Clingan pulls it down. Thunder trail by 4. Here's Paul. Wiggins outside. Back to Clingan. Memphis with a rebound. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
With the drive. Oh, can't get the reverse flush. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Dunn. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And here they go. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Woo! His energy is is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow. To win the drought. Here's Clingan. Jams it in off a great move.
Yeah, and Clingan is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Pass this along. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Done with a steal. And he lobs it up top.
And Sheppard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Shoots a fadeaway. Clingan's shot is off. And here's Memphis. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Sheppard. Pass to Okogie. Here's Sheppard. They set the pick. 5 to shoot. Here's Odom. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And here's Sheppard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sheppard's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Hey, they are really looking to move the ball on the break. It's impressive.
Paul for 3. Pass to Clingan. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Sinks the tray. Dunn's got 7 points in the game.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Outside, Williams. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Sheppard. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game. There's a screen. Here's Odom. Oh, missed the dunk at the buzzer. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. John Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Brian?
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Driving inside. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Does what he has to do to avoid the block, but hard to stay in control when you change your shot.
The kick out to Williams. Banked it in off the glass. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Now Caruso. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Well, Richard, you would know something about this. Is the wing position the most important in the NBA right now?
I would say once we got to the point forward position of the Scottie Pippens, of the Penny Hardaways, it became the most important position in the NBA, and it still stands true.
There's a screen by Turner. Morant into the lane. Turner inside. No points yet. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Now here's Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's Moran off the drive. And stolen by Nembhard. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Ja Morant picks one up.
And that's what SGA does. He gets you in an inopportune spot.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And here's Shepherd for three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Grizzlies lead by 14. Here's Shepherd. He has 7. To stop the drought. Hits a three-pointer. Shepherd's got 10.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
There's a screen. Williams from long range. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Oklahoma City on D. It's a 13-point game. Here's Shepherd. He's got 12. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Nembhard outside. Memphis with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Here's Shepherd. With 1 on the clock. And another basket for Memphis.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Thunder trail by 17. Paul looking over the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. Paul's got his first bucket in this one.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him. Morant with it.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Shot clock at 6. The fadeaway. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 17. Left side, Morant. Here's Dunn. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
To the middle. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's the break. And then Morant with the dunk.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
One of the best passers of all time. Paul relishes setting the pace and finding his open teammates.
Pass to Jackson. The 3 ball. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And here's Walker. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Dunn. And again it's Memphis missing. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Thunder trail by 20. Outside Paul. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Williams from long range. The 3 is in.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
Memphis leading by 17. Here's Jackson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And there's 1:38 left in the final quarter. Here's Paul. The fadeaway J is off the mark. Grizzlies lead by 20.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And tonight's win will give them an even 40 on the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Reed Sheppard.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
35 seconds left into the fourth quarter here.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Outside Walker. The teardrop. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Sheppard. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it, folks.